am Kera. And today's video is going to be my February's favorite. My favorite type of videos to watch from YouTube is favorites. So I was like, why don't I debut my channel with a favorites video? Because I mean, it's what I like to watch, so let me make it. I am going to do kind of like a head to toe type favorites video when it comes to beauty, because it makes a little bit more organized for me. So let's get started. My first product is Neutrogena's Acne Prone Skin Transparent Facial Bar. This is basically my holy grail. I use this every day. Because this is a bar, you can use this anywhere on your body. It's kind of like a soap. Duh. You can use this all over your body if you have acne prone skin in other places other than your face. I've tried different stuff and I've always gone back to this bar. It has to be the acne prone skin one. It'll have it in orange at the top. They also have an original, which is just regular Neutrogena, and I love it. Next is my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. I have the matte and poreless foundation because my face is really oily. I have an oily type base skin, so I go for the matte based products when it comes to foundation. I love these. I use them all throughout February. I usually use one for all over the face and then one to conceal and highlight when I don't want like deep coverage. Yeah. Next is e.l.f. Eyelid Primer. This has been my favorite all throughout the month of February. I have it on my eyes now, but you really can't tell because I have eyeshadows over it. I've used the Too Faced Eyelid Primer as well, and they work exactly the same. And this one is less than $3. I really want to say that it's $1, so that versus, you know, $10 is a bargain, and I love it, and it's cheap, and it's for me. My next favorite is these Real Techniques brush. These are face brushes, and basically it's like the face set. It comes with their buffing brush. I use this for my foundation, and I basically just buff it in. Next one is the contour brush, and I use it more for kind of like my concealer under my eyes. So I just pat it on like so, and it feels good. The pointed foundation brush, but I use it sometimes to carve out my eyebrows. I use this for concealer before I put on foundation. So if I have some really big dark spots that I want to cover up, I will just put the concealer on, dab it in those areas, kind of like a spot treatment, and then go over with my foundation to cover it a little bit better. Next is another brush. It's the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. Most of the time I use it for highlight. So just right above my cheekbone, I place it here on my bridge of my nose. It's really small and I like it for that. Y'all, I am not a makeup guru, so I am going to add some fun faves that I've been liking in the month of February. The first one is the show of the month, and I've been loving The Bachelor. I literally got hooked on The Bachelor last year with what's her name? Now I'm gonna look it up because I'm gonna be upset because I don't know her name. Caitlyn. I literally got hooked on The Bachelor last season with Caitlyn being the Bachelorette. And then when I found out that Ben was going to be the Bachelor from her season, I had to watch it because, I mean, every Monday at 8 p.m. I am glued to the TV for 2 to 3 hours because of The Bachelor. So you should totally like tweet me because I'm always tweeting about it and you can watch it with me. My song of the month of February is Work by Rihanna. I mean, come on. That song is amazing. I'm a ride and die hard Rihanna fan. I've literally been to every one of her concerts and I have every one of her albums and everything that she endorses, I got it. But I don't even just love the song, I love the whole album. So the album of the month is actually Anti by Rihanna because not only do I like the song Work, I love the whole album. It's amazing. You should get it. You should listen to it. I was feeling I'm not recording. Just kidding. My DVD of the month of February is 2 DVDs and I'll tell you the reason why. The reason why is because in the month of January I watched Grease a lot because Grease Live was coming out and I loved both the videos, by the way, so I was literally obsessed with it, and I was so obsessed with it that I continued watching it in February. But then literally last week I watched Inside Out, and it's an animated film about what goes on inside your head and basically how it's a funny way of kind of explaining what emotions are, and I love it. My favorite book of the month is actually magazines. 17 magazine. I loved this magazine when I was an actual teen. Cosmopolitan is basically 17 magazine but a grown-up version of it. I love it just as much as 17 because it has a little bit more current things for my lifestyle. The most thing I love about magazines, or at least in 17 and Cosmopolitan, is the very back they have the horoscope. I am a true believer in horoscopes. Every time I look at my horoscope, the predictions they make is true, so I just love reading them. I always want to see what my horoscope is for that month. So comment down below if you think that horoscopes are true or if they're not true, or if you had any experiences where you read your horoscope and it wasn't true or it was true. I forgot to record my YouTube moment of the month, but for my love for Rihanna, I dedicated my YouTube moment to Sam Whiteout, a Kappa that can dance. Enjoy this video. Until next time, show me your inner cutie. Bye-bye.
Shot, like blah, blah, blah. Pay me what you want it. Don't act like you forgot. Bitch, better